Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. As Iyamu becomes APC Edo aspirant, these are what people should expect if he becomes the governor of Edo State. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you for always supporting us. We truly, really appreciate you. We know that the battle is on for the soul of Edo State, who will be the governor from September the 19th. The elections are on, primaries are done, and that was a lot of drama, a whole drama on its own. And now we have like the two biggest party aspirants who have switched to either side, and the game is on. In politics, there can only be one winner. Yes, it can either be Iyamu or Godwin Obaseki or any of the aspirants. You may be shocked, but what will happen if Iyamu becomes eventually the governor of Edo State? Take for instance, it's still a game for anybody, trust me. At this point, in the game of chess, there is only one winner. In politics, to become a governor, to become a president, it doesn't matter the number of aspirants. There is only one winner at the end of the day. So it's still a game for anybody. That's why we are saying whatever you believe in, you must stand by what you truly believe. You must stand by who you feel and who you truly feel should lead Edo State in the forthcoming days. Well, if you eventually get, for those of you who want Iyamu, if he becomes your governor, these are some of the things you should look out for. As Iyamu becomes APC Edo aspirant, these are what people should expect if he becomes a governor. As Iyamu is expected to contest in the September 19 election, it's still the game for anybody. There is no one factor about the Edo people politics. It is the people that wants to decide what they really want. And that is the importance of democracy. Everyone knows that for democracy to be effective, it must follow the tune of the people. And that is what Edo State people practice up till this moment. However, there is one paramount point that I would like to point out. The point is that Edo predominantly political parties are at loggerheads. Very true. Thus, the two aspirants, that is Iyamu and Obaseki, are ready for a fight to the finish. The reason is that 2016, two aspirants fought together and the battle favored Governor Godwin Obaseki. Now, their political game became more interesting as they both changed parties. Obaseki went to PDP, while Iyamu now crossed over to APC. Oshiomhole at the middle. Since APC is the dominant factor, there is an assurance that Iyamu could win the upcoming election, all because Edo people are now clamoring for a change in governance. If Iyamu eventually win, what will be the fate of the people? That is what I want to discuss here in this article. There is one fact the most important Nigerians don't know. There was an agreement between Obaseki and Oshiomhole, which Obaseki was unable to fulfill, and that was what caused the trouble between the two of them. The same agreement was what brought Iyamu to APC. This time around, but Obaseki refused outwardly and said, you know what, it's about Edo State people, it's not about you and I. Oshiomhole fails to understand that any man that is desperate to achieve power, we want to do whatever it takes to attain the power he seeks, and such person may change if he eventually attain that power. That was what happened between him and Obaseki, nothing more. Now that Iyamu has agreed to the task again, the game is on, and these are what the Edo people should expect. 1. Dictatorship or godfatherism. It's only a madman that will say he does not know that Oshiomhole wants to be seen on top of the government again, since he was the one who brought in Obaseki, but Obaseki disallow him to control him. He wants to do the same. Now that Iyamu has agreed to that task, terms and condition, he will become governor if he wins eventually, and the loyalty of Oshiomhole he will get. But this will bring him to become a subject to Oshiomhole forever, where Oshiomhole will be dictating and directing the affairs of Edo State. The political platform will be all about Adams Oshiomhole. Togri and Huloms. Any sensible person knows that Obaseki did not give room for Togris in his tenure. In fact, he is the first person in Edo State to make everything hands-free, such that you go to pay from the bank, bring your teller, and there is no need for what we locally call agberu to trouble you. He stopped all that in Edo State. He dealt with it and followed the right protocol. In this way, he collected all Edo State property that were allocated to some individuals back. For instance, he demolished Tony Kabaka's hotel, which he built on a government land, and returned it to the government. That was why Tony was one of the people who were against him. But he, in this case of Iyamu, he will have to tolerate Tony, who was the leader of the Edo State Togri group. The activity will return again to Edo State. 3. Activities of unionism. The union was fondly called Agberu, which usually come back, which will surely come back, because they are ready to campaign for Iyamu. They are already doing the campaign, as their leaders has been seen canvassing for Iyamu in several videos. Thus, the people of Edo State will be ready to get votes for Iyamu in this regard. All these are some of the thoughts that the good people of Edo State should have. They should think properly and listen, and I want them to really, not think about today, but think about the future of their children. Life is more than you, is more than bread and butter. It goes beyond you. It goes to the life of your children. It goes beyond today. You need to be sure of what you are accepting. Well, people of Edo State, you have heard it all. Uh, Now, this article is saying Governor Gordon Obaseki did not allow Adams Oshiomhole to, fulfill some of those, to be seen as a godfather. And that's why you began to see the cracks on the wall. And that's why Edo State, you could see that there was fight between the two of them, which was not supposed to be if Governor Gordon Obaseki has adhered and has, obeyed the terms of the agreement. But guess what? That same thing that made their fight to be very obvious is the same thing you will see by the time Iyamu wins. Like the article said, it said Oshiomhole wants to be seen at the top of politics in Edo State. Don't forget about Togri, talking about, thugs. These people, Obaseki succeeded in making sure that they don't have, a place anymore in Edo State, so that there is transparency. But guess what? It's going to come back. Whether you like it or not, it's going to come back, And also, with regards to the Agberu, so these are the ones that sell tickets to motorists, motorcycle, women that are selling things, those that don't have shop, that sell things along, by the sides. They go to them every day selling tickets to them, whether 100 naira or 200 naira, whatever the price may be, or 500. And they collect this money. Most of the money go to their pockets, not to the government fund or government purse, to be able to do anything for the government, for the people. So this will come back. Surely it will. So these are some of the things you should expect, because the same thing that made, Gordon Obaseki to have problem with Adams Oshiomhole is the same agreement that Iyamu has also agreed to. So don't think that you'll see anything quite different. No, there will be nothing different. It will be same ball game again. So get ready. Whoever you just vote for, vote wisely. The ball is in your court. Don't vote out of sentiment. Vote because you want Edo State to move forward. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.